Hi team. Have you ever had someone repeat something to you over and over again and you just don't know why they keep saying the same thing? Or better yet, you keep asking your spouse or worker, coworker to do something and they just don't do it? It has to do with empathy. As you recall from our last session, we presented the 9 different qualities of servant leadership, and we talked about how empathy is one of the primary ones that improve our productivity. And there's a reason for that. When we feel heard, we feel valued, we feel listened to. And so once we are heard, then we don't need to feel like we have to keep repeating the same thing. So let's do a recap, a review of what empathy means. There's emotional empathy, and that's the idea of putting ourselves in another person's shoes emotionally, listening to their story, being curious about where they're at, what's going on, how are they feeling about it, just being attuned to that. And going back and thinking about our own experiences that are similar to that and tapping into that, our own core experiences to understand where they're coming from. Then there's that cognitive empathy, and that's the idea of trying to understand the perspective, the ideas. You don't have to agree with them, but where are they ideologically as it relates to that? Those are the components of it. And then there's that concern empathy. When we go beyond that, perhaps we advocate for someone. This couple weeks, what we would like for you to do is practice empathy. And how are we going to do that? Well, there's some fun research out there that actually indicates that we activate or we become more empathic when we read fictional works of art and even watch movies. So as we listen to stories or read stories, there's something neurologically that happens in our brains that activates that empathy skill, if you will. To learn more about it, click below, and you'll be able to understand more about that, as well as hear what the homework is. So we're going to go ahead and ask you to do the challenge and then meet with your groups of, your pods and have the discussion. Till next time.